Even you're going to talk something on eBay too. A big topic here on eBay is, like, should you do free returns? Like, there's a lot of people that do free shipping. I've seen a lot of people that do free shipping but make the buyer pay the return label. I see people do paid shipping. The buyer pays the shipping to them, but they have to pay. But the seller pays return label. And then I see where sellers do some. I see do free shipping and free returns. And then I see some that do paid shipping to the buyer, and the buyer's got to pay the return shipping to them. It's not just on YM. A lot of items I see people. I think on like heavy items, if you do free returns, you don't do free returns. But I'll show you for someone. Like you stand by you, babe. Punch. They do free returns. They accept returns on everything, but they only do free returns on so much. They don't do free returns on everything, like this Xbox, like this video game console, because it's kind of costly to ship back, depending on where it is. UPS ground. Well, they're not gonna do free returns. They're not. Either it's costly to back or it's just kind of expensive. Like this video game. I don't know if they meant to free returns or none on it. Or maybe have or something. No point doing free returns. Parts only. So free return. You do free returns on a lot of items. Okay. And then I'm not out on these people. There's sellers I follow that they sell something I sell follow. Like for example, you go to NEM, lowest price, highest price. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Pokemon cards, I see. Look at that. Pokemon card. Look at this. Buyer pays return shipping. They do pay $4 shipping. They charge for shipping, but make the buyer pay for the return label. They make the buyer pay for the return label, and you might be like, what? Making the buyer pay for return label. Are you creating the return label? I don't think you are. Like when I started selling, I probably by default I don't think you accept returns. So what I did is I turned my final return. Eventually I filled this one. And I did buyer pays return shipping. Because I was doing free shipping back in the game. And a lot of the items I sold are personal items, like video games and stuff that I just didn't want back. That I was getting rid of. And I was liquidating my collection. And I didn't want back. And I put on auction. I was liquidating another collection for someone on thrift stores. Bought from them and flipped it. And I was liquidating it on eBay. And you might be like, okay. And then I was selling like dress shirts I never wore and stuff like that. And I was doing free shipping and just buying them up on auction and clothes I never wore. And was liquidating but buyer pays return later. Yeah, a lot of items are doing buyer pays return later because I don't like stuff like that, or stuff that either stuff I've had for a really long time that I haven't listed. I don't want back. Or so bad. And you might be, why don't you do buyer pays free? Why don't you do free returns? And well, yes, free returns is nice way to boost your sales. Well, like certain items though, I probably wouldn't do returns or free returns like this. I'll show you. That's all. This vintage Monopoly board game, Parker Bros. Number 0009. Incomplete user spare parts. I did $5 plus page. Like someone else did. But like something like this, it says buyer pays return shipping. Some of a game like this, I probably wouldn't do free returns because it's incomplete for spare parts. And if it's either not working, if it's parts only, if it's A, parts only not working, or B, incomplete, I would definitely not even consider offering free returns. Just naked mind touch. I didn't accept returns. Why? Because I don't want this. Even though I got it for free, I just took a picture of the code. I don't want some scammer mentioning me like, even that they even tried to scam out of their way out of it. So saying they didn't get it, the code messaged them, which they did. So which I didn't message on the code. Like certain items I don't want back. Like for example, this binder has this miscellaneous. I bought farm manuals off a local auction house. Or my local, like on auction house, like 30, 40 miles away. 30, 40, 50, like 30, about 20, 30 miles away. And but and I did paid shipping, but I also did paid returns because something like that, like where I spent all the time to look through them and did them all. I definitely don't want the lots back because I mean maybe you could get some reseller guy that buys them, sure. Like if that one reseller, I have two resellers I buy, and one of them doesn't buy, and the other one seems. And if one returns, I really don't want them back. So I do paid returns on that. Like something like that, like this Stampin' Up! Tool set, Power Up Tool set. Like I did paid returns. And then when I say paid returns, it's buyer pays for return label. Free returns is when the seller pays for return label. But I did $7.99 plus shipping, and I did paid return label. Paid returns. I could do free returns, but I think by default I have it set up so I have it set up by default where it's 30 returns. Buyer pays for return shipping by default. I think it's one of my preferences or whatever. I set up another listing on the eBay online site on my computer. I was doing. I was setting that up. Do it that way. To return like some of these booklets. Like I don't mind getting them back. Like that, but it says 30 days. Better pays return shipping. So and like the boat I sold for someone I know, but do I want the if I'm boat back? Not really. I mean, it's like for some. Do I really want the boat back? No. They want the back. Oh, that's what they gave to me. Yeah, that's how they cookbooks look. I did paid returns. Why? Because something like that. Like, I really don't want this. I mean, I don't mind having this like cookbook, but on like certain things, I definitely do not want the back. Like some of these things. I definitely do not want it back. I might get this back if they haven't picked it up for a while. Like this large lot. I'll tell you this. I definitely probably got one back. So this large lot. 90 plus wooden stamps. Stamping up in Auburn's Hall of Fame. So that's like incomplete stamps. Incomplete stamp sets. Basically just incomplete stamp sets. Like incomplete stamp sets in like boxes. Just basically incomplete stamp sets. I mean, I could have probably made a full some. I mean, like they were in like different boxes, made full sets of them. But like instead of going through all that work, why not? Just I don't know. I put them in put in a large flat rate, and shipped out there. Took the first offer I saw, $8, shipped out there. Right? And I didn't make a whole bunch of money, but I was like, really make a whole lot. But I was just like, you know. I mean, it just break even because the other stuff that are complete sets can make a good killing on, and I have been. Either the complete set, and the buyer pays return shipping because I definitely do not want this large lot back. Unless like I got these free DVD cases from our local video store that was going out of business. There's some. I already sold one lot in the end, shipped it FedEx, and I said pay returns. You know why? Paid shipping. You know, because I do not want the thing back. I do not, and I'm not going to get back. That's $18. My cost. In return, they paid because they were a business, but that's fine. But pair-based return shipping. I don't think they're ever going to return it. This businesses. I really don't. Honestly, I really don't think so. Like this, Big Love Crochet Pattern. Like, yeah. I mean, I could have just re-auctioned off after if I got them back. If I was to get them back, I could just re-auction off. Sure. But I'm not going to because they let me possibly because vintage and recipe went through them. I'm in a boat, but and then I just have to re-auction off and see what I get for them. Like those pants. I wore them for a while. I didn't wear them for a while. They were just sitting my dressing room. You know? I popped them up on eBay. I did buyer pays return label because I do not want them back. I do not want them back. That's one thing I do not want back. There's definitely something I don't want back. Like these boat speakers. They're kind of expensive shit. That's why I don't want them back. Another trick I haven't seen. I want back. Some of these stuff I don't want back. Some of the stuff I don't mind taking back with free returns. But I just don't want to. I don't have to. You know what I mean? Like this mouse I have double replacement. They gave me the belt. Give this so do I want it back? Nope. Do they want it back? Absolutely not. I did all the work to find it. And let's see what brand it is inside. Just to estimate. Not really sure what brand. These Puma sweatpants. The other one's missing a string. These ones work. But do I want them back? No. Definitely not. So I did buyer pays for return shipping. I put them in a padded flat rate. Shipped out. And boom. There you go. You can have them. So I do return ship. Buyer pays return label. I definitely do not want them back. I think that's mouse scraps 3D router pantograph model 12 never used. Unlike when I was starting this out, I did free shipping. Unlike stuff that was like really expensive ship. They would eat up all my profits, free ship. Yep, a lot of my profit, free ship probably. They offered me something. They took an offer this way and wouldn't eat up profit. And something gave me the belt and the master employees. So wait, did give me it was This Rare 3 paragraph. No, never used. It was basically open box, and I made sure it worked. I made sure it not worked, but made sure it was like complete and stuff because of and stuff. And then I shipped out to the buyer via FedEx Ground because FedEx Ground is the cheapest. And I said new never used, which it was. And I seen one. I typed in Mousecraft paragraph 1290 Mousecraft paragraph 1298 or something, or Mile 1298. Either Mouse paragraph 1298 or Mile 1298. And I found two of them. I found one open box that's on for $50. I think it was $50 or a little over $50 with shipping. And there's some brand new song for like 80 or 70 or something like that. So I saw an open box for $50 plus shipping. But I didn't. But the other sellers, they said Mousecraft 3D Mousecraft Pantograph Model 1280. I said Mousecraft 3D Router Pantograph Model 1290 because the box it says 3D Router Pantograph. And why don't you put what it says on the box, 3D Router Pantograph? Like, I'm not an expert in pantographs stuff, equipment. Like, to be honest, I've never used a pantograph in a day in my life. Probably never will. But I sold a pantograph. I mean, it's not that hard to market it. You just have to look what's on the box. I just looked at what's on the box and put that in the title. That sold. And but it had like 7 watchers. There's like a Sears. I think a Sears one that was sold in auction for like 41, somewhere around $40 plus shipping. Someone said, "Well, you take it," but they don't want to pay high shipping because they accidentally got switched to FedEx overnight shipping. They had to pay. I said, okay, if it ships either FedEx or Priority Mail, which I think you would like to select the cheapest one, I would ship it either one. Way, which is cheapest for the buyer. And select your FedEx, so I ship it FedEx. Like this printer. This brand new in the box. I would definitely not do free returns on this printer. Why? Because it's like super expensive to ship. My cost to ship, it would be like, my cost would be like $30. My cost to ship it was like 30. I underestimate some of the dimensions for the buyer. So the buyer could get like I tried to find like the closest fit box I could and put it in there. And I found a box that was a little bit bigger than my dimensions stated. And I put it in that box, and it still cost me more to ship. Still cost me like 27, 28 bucks. But I still made money in the shipping. I'm just happy. But definitely, I don't want to have to pay a $30 return label. And especially because it's brand new. I mean, definitely, I'm not a brand new one. I do not want to pay a return label. Because there's no way I'm not describe that. The box is beat up. I described that the box is beat up. I showed this tape on the top. You can tell it's factory sealed tape. Boxed in one box, and then put in another box. I boxed in. I put in the printer box inside another box, and I really strong taped it. You a lot of tape, put like, and some of the stuff that was like holding it, put like extra strength padding on, or extra cardboard on one extra piece, or it's like double strength and some. It was like 3 days shipping. Ship FedEx Ground. It was like 2 or 3 days shipping. Which is like fast. Which is pretty fast. Especially because it's residential. They shipped it on weekends. They ship weekends, residential, commercial, businesses. I don't know if they ship certain weekends. They might, but they probably just don't in case they're open. But still, I mean, look at that. I mean, all this stuff. Do I want back? Do you want back? No. But you do free returns. Sure. I mean, you can do free returns. Like some of these, like that's why I do paid returns. So that's some of the reasons I do paid returns is because I don't want someone sending an item back for free. Especially like some items that I have, my personal stuff that I've been having. Like for example, I sold like a lot of my dress shirts I sold in the past. Did I want back? Not really. But would I take them back if someone did return? If someone opened a return label, return request? Actually, sure I would. Like I sold I sold a Rush. I sold a Pepsi can, Michael Jackson Pepsi can. I think it was like $8 free shipping, some kind like Indiana or something like that. I was like, okay, I'll send it to the address on PayPal. That eBay and PayPal friend. Did I ship it? I shipped it out in about. It was everything shipped out right. Got it back. Just got back like a week or two ago. Like what? The person didn't open return, which I had returns. I accepted returns for that item. I believe I did. Even though I sold it for someone else. Someone else was selling it for. Let me just sell it. Give it to me to sell. Just get rid of it. And so I got rid of it. and they're like, since you sell on eBay, you can have it. I said, okay, I'll sell it for you. It's all sold. And I did sell. And boom, open a return label. Or they didn't open a return request. They didn't leave me positive, neutral, negative feedback. They didn't send me a message. I thought, okay, all is well, you know. If they don't leave you a positive feedback, I assume the transaction went positive. Well. So I assume. And they said, no, nothing. And I figured, okay, they must like it in their collection. Okay. It went a while, and finally, a couple weeks ago, I got back as return, and it said return the address C. Return the sent. It said return that. I think it said like return the address C. See, I had one working on the return address C. Then I had return the sender, and the third one, I had return the address C. And for the fourth, I had return the sender. Finally, it's return the sender, me. Because it looks like they even opened the box. Looks like the box, the way I shipped it. It looks like it had the shipping label still on it. Had everything still on it the way it was. Like nothing was taken out. Like, okay. Like, I mean, it's too late to refund them now because eBay only lets you see transactions you've done for us. They only store stuff on their site for 90 days. Which you can view, so. Kind of like, yeah. Like, I can't refund them. I mean, I could go on PayPal and refund them. But, like, I don't know what their name is on PayPal. So, I didn't have to guess. And they're not sending me anything back, so. Like, I refund them. I'm not. So. Maybe they took care with eBay.